Hi, today we are going to design a simple marguerite flower, daisy flower clay cutter. This is the sketch I drew in Affinity Designer for iPad. Now I imported it into Shapr3D on iPad. Here you can see the sketch. We will do offset edge on 0.4 millimeters for a cutting blade. Okay, as you can see, we have to do the middle of it as well to get the 0.4. Okay, now we got it. We have to remove the unnecessary parts here, but let me just connect it because the offset didn't go so well. All right, now we have to use the trim tool to remove the unnecessary parts and leave just the 0.4 offset. You can also click on the line and delete it, just like this. Trim all the small little parts that are unnecessary. Okay, I think that's good. Just the small things here. Maybe we can trim it and draw new line because it was not so. I think it looks better for a jewelry. I don't like the things to be too symmetrical and too nice. Yeah. Okay, now we are doing the 0.6 offset. It will, like in the other designs, hold the blade, and 2 millimeters offset for holding the cutter. Now it's perfect. Okay, so this is the base. You can see this is for holding, this is for the base for a blade, and the blade itself for cutting. Yeah, 0.4. Now we have these little things inside. We have to do the offset as well. So 0.4 from one side, sorry, 0.6 for holding, and 0.4 on the other side. And we are going to make it a little bit longer. We have to cross all the lines and trim unnecessary parts, and here as well make it longer. Yeah, 1, 2, and trim it. And we have to do the same thing for all the rest of the smaller parts inside. Yeah, it is closed. You can see it's closed. It's very important. And so now we are doing this for another. Here, just to make it quicker, I will show you that design that's already been added with the smaller parts, 0.4, 0.6 for the small parts. You can see 0.6 is good for holding the blade. It's usually better because if you leave only 0.4 blades, they may just fall off from the printer when it's much better. It looks like this. Now we are going to extrude 2 millimeters for holding, 10 millimeters for keeping the blades, for blade support, and 14 millimeters for blade. We have to make sure that we are going to making all the blades. Okay, so we have to close up a little bit. Now, yes, this is the whole blade surface. You can zoom in. 14 millimeters extrude. Now it looks good. It looks very good. Okay, now we are making all the stuff inside 12.5 millimeters. It's going to make a stamp. So it has to be lower and then the blade. Okay, this is a 0.4 stuff here. All 0.4 stuff we can click on every single of them and make extrude option. Just a few of them left. Just here. One's here. 2, 3, and the last one, I think. Yeah, I think I got them all. Make an extrude 12.5 millimeters up, just the same as the half of this circle, as you can see. Now what we got left are the supports for the blades. We can one after another click on them. Yes, one have to be careful not to forget about something. I think I forgot about small part there, but I will come back to it later. Yeah, but we are going to mark all the supports and extrude as well, but not 12.5 millimeters. It would be too high. It's just the support 9.5 millimeters. That's perfect. We can see that all of the clicked areas extruded. It looks good. Yeah, the flower looks really nice now, but I think I have to check. You can see the small part there. Yeah, yeah, it looks perfect. It looks very good. I also like to make it quite tall. It's easier to operate with. That's why it's 14. Okay, so here's the, yes, this is the area that I didn't click on it, and I have to, you can always find it. Sometimes you have to, it's really hard to get on with it. Yeah, it's here. And we will do 9.5 because it was this support. Okay, now you can see it's fixed. We will do ellipse and make an additional support for a small blade parts that are inside. You can see that in this design you have to make a lot of small thin walls. So I'll make an ellipse. You can make a circle or even rectangle in it. We will mark all the parts between the blades, like here. and we will make an extra support for the blades. You can try to do it without this part, but I highly recommend it when it comes to 9.5, when it comes to designs like this, when you have a lot of small blades, as here, a lot of small blades as here, and the filament usage will be higher, but the support and the quality of the cutter would be better. So yeah, I think you can try this one. Now we can export it to STL file. Now we are in Ultimaker Cura. This is the design. This is the STL file that we had just designed. We can slice it with my settings. If you have questions about the settings for a printer, please don't hesitate to write a comment under the video. I will try my best to give you all the answers you need. Print thin walls, it's always checked, and the Z seam, as I also discussed in other video, always random. It looks very good. And yeah, now we have polymer clay. Our cutter looks perfect. We'll cut, and here's the result. And here are the ready pieces of jewelry that you can make. Thank you.